How's the shot look to you, by the way?
He's dope.
All right, cool. All right, check. I think that should be good. Let me share the filters here. All right, cool.
Where's your fucking tower?
Tower?
Your computer, like.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, you want to kick it off?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
We're recording?
Yeah, we're recording.
Oh my god, we're finally here. Stop DMing me, tagging me, and all this shit like, EK, you gotta work with Anderson. You gotta work with Stop it, bro. I'm talking to you.
That's just me from all my different accounts.
Yeah,
I have
okay.
little burner accounts.
I thought the AndersonBurrus account was
exactly.
fucking...
Yeah,
we're
it worked
here.
though.
We're finally here. We came up with a show together. Mm-hmm. I moved out to North Carolina for 2 months. First person I called was Anderson. I was like, what the fuck do you do here?
Yeah, well, you got to check in with me first off to make sure you know.
Yeah, I couldn't move around like I wanted to.
I put some calls in to make sure you're safe and stuff, but everything's good now.
I couldn't move around. So what we decided is this show is called Slept On. Mm-hmm. Some people say that about you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Some people say that about me. So we thought Anderson and I. Well, the first title was called Anderson and Emerson, but that sounded like accident lawyers.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Right, just like us back to back. Like, have you been? Not Anderson and Emerson LLC.
Yeah.
Slept On. We want to detail the top 10 most slept on battle rappers today. Mm-hmm. We both have our individual lists. We have not seen each other's lists, right?
Yeah.
This episode, we will count down from 10. We'll start at 10 and go all the way to 1. We don't know how many episodes. Maybe this equals 10 episodes or 5 episodes. We'll try to see how long this goes. But what did I miss? Anything?
No, I think that's about it, man.
Okay.
We're doing one round, right? One round from...
Just one round. Yeah,
person, okay.
Good. I missed that part. The person we pick for underrated will just show the other person one round. I bet 90% of them are both going to be hip to the person. Did you pick some really obscure motherfuckers that I'm going to be like... Did you pick Stab Wound Steve out of Arkansas?
No. I assumed you would get him,
okay.
but
All right.
yeah.
All right. So I'll probably know some of them?
Yeah, you'll probably know most of them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. We're Rochambeau for you see who goes
All right,
first.
wait, Rochambeau?
Do you call Rochambeau?
That's called rock, paper, scissors.
Might be a Utah thing.
Okay.
What do you do? 1, 2, 3, hit?
Shoot.
Okay, ready?
It's the South. Yeah, we do
All
shoot.
Right. 1, 2, 3.
All right. What do you want to do?
It's on you.
All right, cool. All right.
One round from who is this? Well, let me ask you first. Mm-hmm. Do you have like a preference? I know like everyone's like, I like all of battle rappers, but like the people that catch your eye, do you have a preference in terms of like style battle rappers?
Yeah. I'll tell you what I hate.
Okay.
I hate schemes. More than anything in the world. Really hate schemes, and I don't, dude. Cause it just anything that you can just like Google a list of. It's never impressed me. Like 2 or 3 Chilla like Jones schemes, like those will impress me. I think Iron Solomon impressed me one time with the scheme, but 99% of the time I'm like, oh my gosh, it just does nothing for me.
You don't like getting stabbed with a knife after we spoon, and then
yeah, stick a fork in you, you're done. It's just I hate all that stuff, man. So
I'm with you.
So I really like. I'm a big fan of humor. But I like angles, but I really like punches. So it's like those are the 3 things that I look for. And stuff that makes me as a battler, like makes me go like, oh, I would have never thought of that, or I'm really mad I didn't think of that. Those are the things that really impress me.
That's my shit, where Rum does this a lot.
Yeah.
Rum does everything a lot. But I'm like, oh, that bar was there for everybody, and you're the one that plucked it out of the sky and said it. And I'm like, I love that shit where it's like, damn, how come no one has said that before? It's not obscure. It's just like a reference everybody knows, and he's the only one to say it. I'm with you. You know what I've been like really fucking with lately though is like, I'm kind of anti-wordplay, bro.
Oh, really?
The more battle rap I watch, the last like 3 or 4 years, I'm like, miss me with the name flips, miss me with the wordplay, say some cool shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like, everybody now, I think it's like the twerk rum ripple effect. Everybody's big on wordplay.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to force words, and I don't know, man. I'm like, just say some stuff that's not wordplay that just sounds cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I've been on lately, so you're going to fucking hate my list, I bet.
No,
we'll
absolutely. Like, again, I think punches don't have to just be like a play on words. I think punches can be... I don't know. I think there's a lot of different ways to punch, and just creative. I mean, all battle rap is just creativity, and so it's just finding the most creative way to insult somebody. So this first one,
don't kill us. We have honorable mentions that not everybody made our top 10 list, but if Anderson has like, if his number 10 ends up being my number 4 later, we're gonna use our honorable mentions to fill that slot, so you guys don't watch the same person.
Yeah. Also, we had to figure out like what is slept on, like. What
is this?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. That's so weird. What did we do to
Why did
to
we just
trigger
have a fucking gender reveal?
I have no. Okay. All right. Well, I won't do this anymore. I don't know what.
How did I trigger that?
Yeah. All right.
That was crazy.
That's terrible. Oh my gosh. I feel like a freaking boomer not being able to turn off like a cat filter on FaceTime. Like,
what channel's Pandora?
Yeah. So we had to figure out like what is slept on. Like I did not put Mad Flex. I was thinking about putting Mad Flex, and I think that I think that's like for me Mad Flex is like the bar of like Mad Flex, Dunch, like battlers. I feel like people know them enough.
Yeah.
Although you could definitely make the argument they should be on there. But I was trying to find people that like I'm not sure if you have heard of before.
Okay.
And that's what I'm trying to like people that have really impressed me that I'm like no one talks about these people, and I feel like they should.
That's important to explain whoever's watching this. We both have varying opinions of like we have to have a talk like what's actually slept on, because to me, I think Calico slept on. But he's very fucking popular.
Yeah.
So yeah, we both have, it doesn't always mean undercover guy you've never heard of. It's like people are so talented even though they're famous or like widely known. I think their skills still slept on. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this list turns out.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's your number 10?
Number 10 is gonna be.
Too. Don't give me some fucking.
Well, it's number 10, but I'm gonna give you. His name is Reek Havoc.
Who the fuck is this?
Yeah, no, it's an obscure one off the bat, but it's one that I was here for. I was at this battle, but I also wasn't at this battle. I was so drunk because it was one of those things where I didn't have to battle, I didn't have to film, so I was just gonna become a real problem for everyone in the venue. So Reek Havoc versus Dex on iBattle.
Anything I should be watching out for during this round from Reek Havoc?
No. Just try to ignore how obnoxious I am in the background. But it was one of those things where I'm like, oh, this is incredible. I'm not sure if I've seen this sober, but it was really impressive for me at the time. And
watch, you were so drunk it's just gonna end up being the trailer. Yeah. It hasn't even dropped yet. Like, fuck.
Yeah, just ruin it. All right, so I'm pretty sure it's round one.
Good.
All right, here we go.
You know I pop and he spray. Mop stick. You will stick to the mop if they mop where he lay. I'm talking you'll leak blood right where you stand, Dex. They gonna have to spick and span, Dex. Like Nacho Libre, you a fucking scrub.
Yeah, that's when I was like, oh, that's really, really good. That's really good. That's so good. It's a name flip, but it's so good that I'm like, that's disgustingly,
Can, look at your face.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
Can you get away with that line?
Me? I've thought about that a lot, actually. Yeah. And I'm like, man, I don't know. It's not even worth me giving an answer because I'm like,
it's gonna get. Yeah,
I'm gonna say no. Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. No, I'll never. I don't even approve of it. Honestly, I'm just.
We just wanted to highlight the racism inside of that.
I didn't get the bar in the moment. I didn't get the racist. I just thought it was just like a Nacho Libre reference. So I didn't even get it.
This is Anderson reacting. He's upset about it.
I'm upset. I talked to him afterwards, like, man, great round. Okay. Listen, we don't. There's a line, man. Do not cross it. But no, yeah, this is great. Crazy. I love that he starts off with that bar, where it's just like instantly sets the tone. Like this isn't, Yeah.
Where's he from? Do we know where Reek Havoc's from?
Idea.
All right.
No
Sorry, Reek. We'll get you, man. Description or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
You will stick to the mop if they mop where he lay. You won't be leaking blood where you stand, Dex. They gonna have to spick and span, Dex. Like Nacho Libre. You a fucking scrub, little nigga. Talking about top 5 in St. Louis. I will make you a blunt, little nigga. Literally. Lick the runts on the runt of the litter. Pit bull with a red beam. I'm the best shooter. Lord is my shepherd. But when that dog shed light, I collect for Lucifer. I'm a pet groomer. I came to dad groomers. This finna be crucial. This is not about to be the nigga I lose to. They said you the comeback kid. Well, that's over. Everybody wanna hear comeback kid till you in a coma and your parents whispering it to you. Put some bass in your voice.
I just had to put some bass in your voice because someone with a high voice that's like that hurts me a lot. I'm like, I'm trying.
Did I say it straight? I'll pistol whip you with the gun, make you taste the bass. That means I'll lace his face, swallow it, bitch. Military issue, shoot at the stomach to make sure you ate the weight. I just had to send something right through the naval base. From here on out, you can to say I paved the way. I'm just trying to show y'all.
I missed it.
I'm just trying to show y'all.
I got naval base.
I think that that's like a motto for the Navy or something.
Oh, okay.
I think so. If I had to guess, actually, I don't know. I think that that's it. I actually have no idea.
Is it? Go ahead.
I think that's it.
Shout out to him. I don't know if he's new. I don't know how long he's been rapping, but like he's showing a lot of patience, bro. Like when the big punch is coming. A lot of like new rappers can't wait to get to that punch, and he's chilling, bro. He's got it on cruise control. He's like giving it space, giving it time, and letting it cook. It's dope to see.
Yeah.
Underground Kings, right? Yeah. Now we live in drug free. And we the Underground Kings, right? Yeah. I just showed y'all where the bun be. Y'all gonna love me. Y'all gonna love me. Cause they numbed all the feelings. Send me down to the county. If I lose in the building, you won't be found in the alley. Dead serious. Body part here. Body part there. They found boy in the back. Covered all over 23 sand streets like a tour of Iraq. Splash!
Your opinion on like?
Yeah, it's something that I think that like the more you rap, you start to realize how much you do it, and so you try to find ways of not using like a lot. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you can't get away from it.
Yeah.
And then, but like I'm those guys, like newer guys that I battle specifically, they've kind of caught on to it, and they'll start just not saying. They'll still set it up the same. They just won't say like, So it would just. But I think that if you can find different ways of saying it, then it just adds a lot more variety to the bars and stuff.
100% agree. 100% agree.
Because it's pretty easy to come up with like metaphors. Once you get one, it's easy to get excited and go, okay, that's just the bar. But I think it takes. That's why having more time to write is so great, because then you can kind of like play with the material you have and find ways like, how do I not say like here? Yeah. And find different ways of setting it up, and almost every time you'll find a better way, a more creative way of landing it.
Yeah, I think when I tried to stop saying it a couple years ago in my battles, which made me put instead of I'm gonna see you before we wreck, like Final Destination.
Yeah.
It made me start doing Final Destination. I'll see you before we wreck.
Yeah.
But it still felt like it was cheating, you know, a little bit. So when I stopped trying to get away from like, it made me put the punch. It made me reverse the punch for like what the metaphor is, and then explain it later in the punchline. Yeah.
Sometimes though, like doing that, it like you kind of sacrifice the clarity of the bar. Sometimes when you try to do that, it's just people won't catch it because the wordplay might be a little bit too intricate.
Yeah.
And so you'll be just risking people not catching it. And so I think it's just figuring out like I don't know. It's definitely a habit to not get into, but also completely avoiding it. I feel like is not worth completely avoiding it.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Black! Hammers forever! Can you handle the pressure? I ain't with the lipstick to the monkey business, like animal testers. And it gets better. I stand over you. If I stand front and center, push your skull out your mouth, make you eat your own brain, like Hannibal Lecter. This jaw will be painful. But I never said these thoughts would be tasteful. Alright? 380. That was fire. Never said his thoughts would be tasteful. 380. Crack his head. I'm rocking his cradle. Get his guardian angel. He's barely breathing. Call the news reporters. You put the Grim Reaper on decks. Now it's breaking news. They terror reading. Right there I'm squeezing. Entry wound. Look like a black pearl on decks. Pirates of the Caribbean. For your life panic. Stick an ice pick through decks. It's the Titanic. Did you catch the flow? Pirates of the Caribbean. Titanic. You knew he was dead from the door because you all seen Jack Sparrow rolls. You can't rap this cold.
Wow.
Time, nigga.
I hate that, but I like it. I don't know. That's just enough to make me go, okay, that's pretty cool. Like Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow is cool.
That's pretty wild how we set that up. And he's a newer guy. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, this is impressive, because when the first guy went and there was no energy in this round, I just remember being like, all right, it's going to be a pretty bad battle.
Yeah.
And it was so refreshing for me to be like, oh, I've never seen this guy before. And he just he did not let like the low energy of the room stop him from just out the gate setting the tone. And
that's so tough when
yeah.
like you have someone that like kills the vibe and then rapping after that, it can be really good or really bad.
Yeah.
But, like, that's tough, man. It's tough to pick up the energy.
So anyways, that was a round that really impressed me. I feel like he had some bars in there that really surprised me. And
you can tell he's a creative as fuck writer.
Yeah. He had more bars in this battle. I was like, this is really crazy. But again, it's hard to get down to one round. Typically, you'll put like all the haymakers. You'll try to scatter it out throughout the rounds. But this one, the opening, the Nacho Libre one was so shocking and so wild to me. I'm like, that's just insane.
So it's even to this day, like if I feel like I don't have a top 5 bar of all the rounds of the battle I'm rapping, and I'm not putting it in the first like 4 or 8, I feel like I'm not doing the first round justice. Like if I had to look at all the bars I have in the whole battle, and out of the top 5 of them, if that's not one of the first ones I say, I'm like, oh, I got to search deeper. You know what I mean? Or rearrange something.
Did you know when you battle Twerk? I don't know how the reception's been from that, but for me, Twerk's the best battler like in the world, obviously. For me though, the highlight of that round was my daddy bounce too. I didn't miss him either. That to me is the bar. I was like, I walked away. I'm like, that's the bar of the battle to me. Did you know that going in? Did you know like I got this is gonna be the haymaker?
I thought that the one I said a couple bars after, which was like, I bet on Anthony Davis. I'm used to big niggas that can snap at any moment. I thought that one would be bigger.
Yeah.
And I got this from, I won't say the rapper's name, but like she color coats her punchlines when she's writing. And like, and she has a color for what's the biggest punch and what's just like an okay punch.
That's such a girl thing to do.
Yeah, and I stole it. So both of those, my colors, that was a high color for me, both those bars. I didn't think my Daddy Bounce 2 would be bigger than like the Anthony Davis one.
Oh, really?
It just did. I think, I've always struggled with delivery. I think I delivered the Daddy Bounce 2 better, so it hit harder.
Yeah.
Know?
I think the way you set everything up to was it was so good. But what's the point of highlighting the things that I feel like that wouldn't help you at all. That'd be like a negative, right?
I used to, before I stole it from her, I used to number it out of 1, 2, 3, and 3 was the best, but it was easier to look at it on a holistic view of the round to be like, how many 3s do I have in this round? Then it lets me know if I have enough for that round or if I need to add after I'm done writing it. Because to me, writing's not important in battle rap. Editing is, which, if you want to pick and choose, it's like editing is writing. But to me, I'm like, I can write really well. I don't edit so well. And I think that's what makes the best battlers. And it's like, man, that bar was cool, but you could have said it here, here, here. And I spent more time on editing now where I'm like, what does this round need?
Yeah.
And if it only has like a bunch of 2s in there, I'm like, maybe if it has a lot of 2s in that round, that's enough. But I still want to get like 1 or 2 haymakers in there. That's
I feel like there's a danger though of assuming something's going to be, because I always think that I'm like, this will be the bar, and then if it doesn't, like this happened in battles where I've been like, I'm going to start off out the gate and it doesn't land, and I go,
well,
there was my haymaker. I'm in trouble. Yep. And then like my confidence will go down, which then hurts the delivery of the other bars, which makes them not land as well. And I'm like, I got to stop going like, this is the bar, and like putting emphasis on it, because I got like so many times you'll be like, that was the line, seriously, that y'all.
I feel you.
I
feel that. What I've noticed in all of the art I do, the better I get in it, no matter what it is lets me predict the response of people better. Whether it's like a joke I'm writing, whether it's like a screenplay, a battle rap, like 5 years ago I couldn't predict what my biggest line was in battle rap, and now I'm getting pretty good at it. Maybe that's just like how much I've done it, but like now I'm like, that lets me know how I've been improving whatever I'm doing, how much I can predict.
And
still you're not perfect. There's still like audiences, or anything could have affected this audience that day. I think they might have wanted jokes, or they might have wanted some real shit, so but the closer I get to it, I'm like, I feel better about it. This dude's dope, man. I gotta peep this dude. How many battles does he have?
I'm not sure. He's been battling. He battles like pretty consistent on iBattle though. And I think he did the Crucible. I don't know if he got very far, but like he did it like season 2 or 3. But he's really fire, man. He's just one of those guys that like I always look forward to like seeing whenever he drops, and it's like he's got very, very good.
Reek. My biggest advice is don't give advice. So I'm sorry that I'm giving advice, but this is just something I thought while watching you. Whenever I see a writer as creative as you, if you're gonna watch this. And I'm sorry for being woke, Keisha. This is the woke corner of the segment. Whenever I see a really creative writer, I'm like, I wonder what they would write if it wasn't always a bar about violence. And you don't have to be some like woke nigga one day. I'm just saying, like, what would Reek write with that creativity in a battle if he didn't have to feel like he had to shoot or stab him every line. You know?
Yeah.
It's not telling him to do it. I'm just interested when I see it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's me being holier than thou. Shoot niggas all you want.
All right, who do you got?
Okay, this is not gonna surprise you.
All right.
He's popular. But this is not someone, I don't want to disrespect his pen, performance, or whatever, but similar to what people were saying about Swamp when he first came in, that his accent is what people like more than anything, is this person. Have you heard of Dolla Bill?
Oh, yeah.
You've probably shot Dolla Bill.
Yeah, I was in a freaking mansion for a month with him.
Okay, this is the most impressed I've been in like a battle rapper in the last like 2 or 3 years. And Dolla Bill, I don't want to disrespect your pen because I think it's cool, but his attitude when he raps and the way he fucking sounds is incredible to me, like nothing I've seen in battle rap.
Yeah.
So I wanted to watch the third round of Dolla Bill versus Banks.
Okay.
Did you shoot
Dolla.
that?
No.
This is with Hitman.
Oh, yeah.
You might have shot. I don't know.
No. This is season 1.
But this is the same reason I like Kodak. It's the same reason I like 21 Savage, because they can get away with things that rhyme because of their twang in their voice.
Yeah.
That I can't, because I speak like I went to a fucking prep school. You know.
Yeah.
Like Dolla Bill. It's like I can only understand like 80% of what he's saying, but the style is so fucking unique, and the way his like persona is when he's rapping, I'm like, bro, this kid's a star to me.
Yeah, he's very... I didn't get it when I very first... Because he came into the house, and I was like, I was seeing him, and I'm like, I don't get this. But then, when you listen to him, you're like, oh, it's just something very different that he's contributing, and it's so interesting. It's just a very... It's kind of the Gwitty effect, where it's like, oh, you start to kind of get it. You like, there's something different here, you know?
He's one of those, like... Everyone says this a lot, but he really is an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Sit like Dolla Bill and Gwitty. It's like, and one day you're just like, even like how Dot was earlier, not B Dot, like Dot.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like either you're in on it or you're not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
and
It
Dolla
takes
Bill,
a few times for you to kind of be like, oh, this is the style of like, okay, I get it. Like,
yeah. And his twang, the way he talks is dope. And sometimes he'll run over his own punchlines because he talks so fast after punch that I think the style is cool. You know what I mean? So sometimes
it makes you listen a lot. Yeah.
I'm glad you've heard of him.
Yeah. And also he's a very, very cool guy too.
Yeah.
Like, he's the man.
I haven't met him.
Yeah. He's a very interesting character. So you said round 3?
Round 3, yeah.
All right.
He's got he might have the last.
With the hop, but I'm John Banks in a remote location. Y'all like y'all man's verse?
Let's go, Dolla Bill. Talk to this nigga. Come on.
All right. Ooh, man. All right, it's time to keep it real with him, y'all. It's time to keep it real with him, y'all. Y'all like y'all man verse? Yep. Yeah. When I just came in Hitman House like the club and got a band first, my plan worked.
And to me, my thing is...
Y'all like y'all man's verse when I just walked in Hitman House like the club and got a...
My thing is, like, when you sound as cool as he does, if you're rating punches on a 1 to 10, a 6 can become an 8 just because he sounds cool as fuck when he's saying it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like, so it just sounds good.
Absolutely.
Band first, my plan worked. Keep writing this fire until my hand hurt. I don't need 60 niggas with me. Just free that man serve. Tony ain't fucking with me, man. Free the wave, man. I don't need 60 niggas with me. Just free that man serve. Tony ain't fucking with me, man. That's something I don't want to hear no more about. Or y'all will find Banks in a remote location. It's an offshore account. I don't hear about none of that. Let's go. Like that.
That bar is genius because there's like more than one. There's just multiple ways to look at that bar, but he says it like if there's no deeper meaning, but there is.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? It's like,
saying it so casually. Like, let me just get to the next line.
Yeah,
you know
it's very interesting.
Tony ain't fucking with me, man. That's something I don't want to hear no more about. Or y'all will find Banks in a remote location. It's an offshore account. I don't care about none of that. I lost some niggas and they ain't coming back. When you were jumping off of the porch, I was up under that, a Thundercat. When you were jumping off of the porch, I was up under that, a Thundercat. Nigga, I don't fear nothing, ready to beat a nigga to death, literally. I don't hear nothing. What you gonna do with me? What you gonna do with me, Banks? I'm sick. I got the flu in me. Why the fuck you think they call me Dolla Bill? I speak it fluently. Yeah. If you can't handle $1 hitman, what you gonna do with 3? If you wasn't a real nigga when you was broke, what you gonna do with cheese? This plastic.
That to me is what I'm talking about. When I'm like,
That's
Doesn't
so
have
cool.
to be wordplay.
Yeah, that's a great
Just
point.
say some cool shit. You know what I mean?
Tell us something like your grandfather would say or something. You know, like or it's like
it's like a parable.
Yeah, it's like wow.
Which is cool. I tend to like the things I can't do.
Yeah.
And with my the way I speak, that's so proper. That would be crickets if I said that. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Dude. I think you're sounding so. Definitely, I couldn't say that, but I feel like you can't because you're right around like that B dot type of like passionate delivery type of thing.
Yeah.
You say it in a really interesting way.
Yeah.
I couldn't say that, but I think you could get away with that. And I agree. There's no wordplay. It's not a battle rappy thing to say, but it's something that's like, oh gosh,
so
that's
cold,
really cool.
bro. It's so cold.
That's like all Calico does. Like Calico's just like nonstop things where I'm like, whew.
That's why he's like my favorite battle rapper, bro. Calico. Yeah, it's just like nonstop.
If you wasn't a real nigga when you was broke, what you gonna do with cheese? It's plastic. He keep asking me if the tech real. Blind nigga. What's the only way to detect feel? It's soul leaving. He keep asking me if the tech real. Blind nigga. What's the only way to detect feel? It's soul leaving.
I just love that.
Why didn't you do it
so
the first
unnecessary.
time?
He's got West Side Gun back there, just like just no reason.
So unnecessary.
Bro, I love Back to the Body so much. This is a fun group of guys.
Yeah, was it? I haven't
just
met
such
most of them.
Oh, dude, they're so much fun, man.
It's a dope time, huh?
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's probably how neglect feel. It's that real. That's probably how neglect feel. It's that real. Any question you still got? Bullets hit him, travel around, and then exit. They still hot. Go, nigga. Ooh, any question you still got? Bullets hit him, travel around, and then exit. They still hot. This a real shot, so I aim at my target with a purpose. He get a grill shot. It's a barbecue commercial. I bet before this barrel. This is a real shot, I know. So I aim at my target with a purpose. He get his grill shot.
That is?
That's a barbecue commercial. I bet before this battle, I bet you knew you was gonna lose and couldn't take it. An uppercut, bet I could stand this nigga up. I couldn't make it. Reevaluation. Boy. The fuck? I bet before this battle, I bet you knew you was gonna lose and couldn't take it. An uppercut, bet I could stand this nigga up. I couldn't make it. Reevaluation. Back to the drawing board, but what's your plan now? He thought he had me till I put a spin on it. Gave him the ShamWow. I'm Curry with the shot. He thought he had me till I put a spin on it. Gave him the ShamWow. I'm Curry with the shot. I'm Draymond with the block. I'm Ginobili with the hop. But I'm John Wayne with a Glock. I bet some niggas, ooh, I'm John Wayne with a Glock, but I bet some niggas had me lose this battle. I'm fine with that.
The way he delivers stuff, it's almost like you can hear the panic almost in his mind where like he's so close to choking, but he doesn't do it. He's always just like, I can't believe I'm getting it out. Like it's so funny, but it's so great.
Yeah, and to me, I mean, Tay-Rock's the go to this. I've watched so much battle rap, I start liking weird things, and I'm like, the things you say in between your lines that aren't written, you know? Like, randomly, he's just like, ooh.
Yeah, it's so great, man. It's such a great, unique, kind of different type of thing, yeah.
The how it feel to watch his soul cross over. Behind the back, your sports center. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I bet some niggas had me losing this battle. I'm fine with that. Oh, man. How it feel to watch his soul cross over? Behind the back, sports center. Oh, and you going to get the top 10 clip, reversible stop. You should see the way his top get flipped. The plot could twist. How the fuck did I get here without a buzz? I bet you thought you had it figured out. Is it still looking like it was? I mean, this shit really my midnight madness. I ain't gonna front about it, thug. So when I get with the banks, I feel like hustle. You know I did it just cuz. Send me the bill. When I get rid of who, it's really my midnight madness. I ain't gonna front about it.
Why is he harmonizing? Send me the bill. You hearing this?
Thug. So when I get with the banks, I feel like hustle. You know I did it just cuz. Send me the bill. When I get rid of who, it's really my midnight madness. I can't front about it, thug. So when I get rid of banks, I feel like hustle. You know I did it just cuz. Send me the bill here, man. But I'm not that dollar that St. Louis and them got rid of. I'm not that dollar that St. Louis and them got rid of. I knew I was better. Knew I was with it. Knew I was clever. Baptized in a blue lake of eternal flames. Fire forever. No, I won't burn out. I was baptized in a blue lake of eternal flames. Fire forever. No, I won't burn out. Giving my final thoughts, but this ain't Ron's house. Oh, my God. I know. I bet you probably want to kill yourself now. But put that gun down. Man, I know. This ain't Ron's house. I bet you probably want to kill yourself now. But put that gun down. Be real niggas. I know we got shit to lose, so we ain't out to try to act violent. But that don't mean we want circle banks like Cleo in that Pathfinder. I know. It's real niggas here, but we ain't got shit to lose, so we ain't try to act violent. Don't act like we want circle banks like Cleo in that Pathfinder. You lucky banks and run-ins with me, niggas usually don't survive. A spine shot I throw out is this, but that mean Cleo's in the garage. I came to rap, dummy. A spine shot. You lucky boy. You lucky banks run-ins with me, niggas usually don't survive. A spine shot I throw out is this, that means Cleo's in the garage. I came to rap, dummy. Shout out to Hitman Holla. We all know banks ain't shit without a dollar. Hey, boy, you wanna know why I feel at home when I'm on stage? Why? Because I'm guaranteed to lose my top like JFK at a parade. And time is a factor, boy. Time is a factor. And I'm feeling like it's that time. So if that match fire, you hear beep, 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 and a flat line, stupid. Dang.
It's so refreshing, man. It's such a refreshing.
Yeah. And I know the like purists of battle rap would be like, you know, but to me, when you watch so much battle rap, I've said this over and over again, but like battle rap has no shortage of like writers, performers, schemers, whatever. The only thing that battle rap is short of right now is originality.
Yeah, 100%.
And this kid is just like, not a kid, I'm sorry, no disrespect, but like he's just completely original.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And he's got a style that is very, it's like, it's very distinct. Like when people were doing the Spaces battles, when they're doing like the impersonation stuff, when like these like up and coming dudes at the time, you know, they would do impersonations of their favorite battlers, but they would rap almost just as well as the people they're impersonating.
Yeah.
Like anyone can kind of like rap like goods.
And Loaded Lux or something.
Or Lux, but the skill isn't really in the rapping. The skill is forming a style that is so noticeable and you're able to pick up on it when other people do it.
Yes.
That's the talent.
Yes.
And Dolla Bill has that. I think that in season 2, like we had a thing where like we tried to like everyone tried to impersonate each other, and Dolla Bill could easily pick up when anyone's trying to.
No shit.
Because you'd have like, oh, yes sir, like the ooh, like those things where you just pick it up like, oh, that's you know, obviously it's like that's really impressive.
This is my thing that I think is true. I think I'm starting to like battle rappers, become fans of battle rappers that I'm like, it would be impossible to do a 2-on-2 with this person.
Ooh,
you know what I mean? Like, how would you do a 2-on-2 with someone like Dolla? But maybe someone like Swamp who has the same twang or something. Maybe like T-Top. It kind of sounds a little T-Top-ish, you know? But like, I'm like, oh, cool. That's how unique they are that I can't even picture someone like being in a 2-on-2 with them.
That's a really good point.
What's our runtime? Should we?
I mean,
25. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Check out Reek Havoc.
Yes, Reek Havoc.
iBattle, who's crushing everything moving.
Yeah.
Check out Dolla Bill. Dolla Bill's got a lot of joints out right now. He's like one of the... I think we both did this in our careers. It's like as soon as we got booming, we took 100 battles. Did you take a lot of battles the first year? No, you chilled?
I mean, I've never taken 100 battles. I've always done like 3 or 4 a year.
Yeah? Chilled.
But Dolla Bill's battling a ton, man. And also, I mean, season 2 of Bags and Bodies, like we're still like working on editing that, but I mean he's got a lot of battles there.
Oh, dope! He's got more stuff coming, huh?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's got an entire like however many battles that he did when he was doing season 2, but it was a lot. All those guys did so many battles, and they wrote all this stuff in like a day.
That's so crazy. I legitimately couldn't do that, bro.
Yeah,
I could not do that.
Very difficult.
I was talking to Callie Smooth a little bit about how the writing process was in there, and he's like, bro, I had no time to like show up for the cameras because I was just like pad the whole time because all the challenges, bro.
Well, season 1 was way easier as far as like the time they had. I think season 1 was like a month and a half or something where like they had like 4 or 5 days between battles. Like crazy. For this, it's like they had like 2, like to write like 3 rounds to have like 2 days, and then in between those 2 days you have like challenges that you're doing, so you have to stop writing 3 rounds, then have an hour to write. You have to write 1 round in an hour and do it for everybody, and then get judged on like, so like it's just nonstop. Right. It's like battle rap boot camp, man. And Dolla Bill did so freaking, he was great.
That's insane, man. Shout out to everybody at Bags and Bodies Hit, man. They've really created something cool for the culture, man. I really fuck with. Watch Reek Havoc's battles. Watch Dolla Bill's battles. That's our number 10. Our next episode, we're going number 9. You got some fire for me?
Got some fire for you.
Yeah. We're signing off. This is Slept On, the first episode. Thank you guys for tuning in.